welcome to Seemingly. My name is Madeline. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So today I'm going to be showing you my back to school DIYs for my freshman year of college. I love having school supplies that no one else has. I like having things in journals no one else has. If you don't want your school supplies to look like anyone else's, you want them to get confused, then this is the video for you. I hope it will give you some ideas to create your own school supplies. Before you get started watching this video, if you want to see more of my energy and my beautiful face, then just click below and subscribe, and also like this video if you like DIYs. So without further ado, we're just gonna get on to the DIYs. So the first DIY we're gonna do is decorating tape dispensers. This is a really simple way to do it. It's also a good way if you wanna change out how your tape looks like from time to time. First, you're gonna need some rolls of Scotch tape. Then you're gonna need some scissors and some scrapbook paper of your choice. You're gonna take the tape and pop it out of the dispenser, and also take the little paper insert out. Then you're gonna pick some paper of your choice, take the little paper insert that you have and flip it over and trace it onto your paper. You wanna make sure that it's face down. If you don't do this, it'll end up all wacky and it won't fit back into the tape dispenser like it came out. So after you're done tracing it, you're going to want to cut it out with your scissors and make sure you cut out the little circle in the middle, and then you're going to pop it back into your tape dispenser along with your tape, and that's that. I hadn't seen anyone show this online yet, so I thought I would. It's how to decorate your stapler and just make it a little bit more personalized. So you're going to need a stapler. I'm using this 8-inch long one, so it's kind of small. Then you're going to also need some tape. Either washi or fabric tape is best. So you're going to need to cut your tape into strips and then smooth it onto the stapler. I'm just doing mine on the top just because it's just how it worked. And I'm not going to trim off the ends. I only needed 2 strips here. Here I am smoothing it down. Then these ends I'm going to trim off to fit the edge of the stapler, if you see what I mean. I think it's easier to watch it because it's curved on the end of my stapler, and I want to make it fit that. So here I am just cutting that. So here we're going to be personalizing some highlighters. You could also use pens and pencils, I suppose, but here I'm just going to be doing it with highlighters. So you're obviously going to need some sort of highlighters. I'm using the Sharpie Smear Guard ones. I just like these because I'm left-handed. You can use whichever ones you want. You're also going to need some sort of tape. Either washi or fabric tape is what I suggest. I'm using fabric tape just because I like how it feels on my skin, especially when I'm using the highlighters. So what you're going to need to do is wrap the tape around your Sharpie in little pieces as you go up. You don't want to do it in one continuous piece just because it doesn't work out correctly. But as you can see here, I'm doing that with all my pieces of tape until I reach the very top of my marker. You've probably seen a lot of notebook DIYs, but you probably haven't seen one like this. Well, this one's really quirky, and it's also really simple, so I think that you guys are really gonna love it. First, you're just gonna need a notebook that you can glue on the front of, so one that's not plastic. You're gonna need to pick an image from a magazine that you like. I have a whole bunch here, but you're also gonna need some newspaper. This is actually an almanac that I picked up from a flea market. So you're going to need to cut out your main image, and you're also going to need to take your newspaper or whatever you have and rip it so that it has raw edges. Of course, you don't have to do this, but I just like how it looks when you overlap the pages. And you're going to need to take a glue stick and put the glue stick all over the paper, and then overlap the pieces onto the front of your notebook. You're going to do this till the entire thing is covered. So now you're going to take some glue stick and put it all over the back of your main image, and then smooth that over the newspapered front of your notebook, and some bubbles are kind of normal with this. Now I'm going to show you how to decorate any sort of binder cover, whether it has plastic cover on it or not. Also, you have the option of decorating the inside, but of course you don't have to do that if you don't want to. So for your decorated binder, you'll need any sort of binder. It can have plastic on it, or it can just be flat. It doesn't really matter either way. To decorate your binder, you're going to need either washi or fabric tape. I'm actually using a combination just because it's what I had. And you can either put it horizontally across it, or you can do it diagonally. I'm going to do mine diagonally right here. As you can see, I'm laying my black washi tape diagonally across it, and I'm going to smooth out any bubbles, making it straight, and then I'm going to rip it off at the very end. So now on either side of that center tape, I'm going to repeat laying down my tape and leaving a little bit at the ends up near the top so that I can tuck them underneath the binder cover, if that makes sense. And I'm going to just keep doing this with my 3 tapes to create a pattern. I'm spacing them out probably about half an inch away from each other, but if you want to be really precise, you could use a ruler just to create whatever sort of pattern you want to. I'm just eyeballing mine just because I feel like I'm comfortable with doing that, but it's up to you. You can use as many types of tape as you want or as few types of tape as you want. After I was done with the cover, I trimmed off some of my extra tape and tucked it in, but I wanted to cover up the parts that I tucked in. So I'm going to take some black washi tape and some fabric tape and cover that up on the inside and to kind of create a pattern. You could use all color if you wanted to, but I ran out of tape. I also put a little bit of fabric tape along the spine just because I thought it added a little bit of extra cuteness. But here's the finished DIY. So the reality of this outro is that, well, I forgot to film it, and so you're getting my best attempt at looking the same as I did in my intro. This is also like my morning coffee, and like, it's not really the morning. It's like almost 12, like lunchtime. I hope you guys enjoyed these DIYs and that they help you to like get creative for going back to school. I hope that you actually take the time or make the time to DIY your own stuff, because to me DIYing is really fun, and I think a lot of people like to say that they're not creative, and I mean some people just don't have just don't have that bent towards creativity. But I feel like these DIYs here are so simple that you can reasonably do them and have like barely any creative talent in your body. I ask you to please try them out. If you do, again, post them on Instagram and tag me. I'm going to put my Instagram over here, and then I'm also going to put it in the description box below. So if you follow me on there or tag me in your pictures of what you guys create, it would be awesome if you drop any video suggestions in the box below, because I really want video suggestions, but like no one ever does it, probably because I only have like 18 followers here. I'm going to go back to drinking my coffee so that my voice can get back to normal. But until I see you next time, stay colorful, stay creative, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!